Hey guys, I'm Britton Lynn and welcome to Inside the Huddle. This week we're going to meet Birmingham, Alabama native Will Lowery. As an athlete at Hoover High School, Lowery was a 3-year letterman and helped lead the Bucks to a 2005 state championship. Now let's get to know sophomore defensive back Will Lowery. Going from scout team to an on-field contributor is no easy task. But sophomore defensive back Will Lowery has managed to go from walking on to the University of Alabama football team to running away with an interception.
My role for the first 2 years was scout team, which, that was fine if that's what, they needed me to do. If that's what they need me to do this week or anytime for the rest of my career, that's what I'll do. It's just whatever the team needs me to do. That's what I'm willing to do. So, it was difficult. It's a lot of sacrifice and a lot of work that, you don't get, it's not really expected of you. You have to kind of motivate yourself, and it has to be kind of something that you really want.
I think there's some guys on your team that just have the capabilities of being responsible to do a job. They love to play, they play hard, but they play smart, they do the right things, and they try to do it the way they're coached to do it. And I think in putting all those things together, you come up with a pretty efficient, effective player that does his job on a pretty consistent basis. And that's what Will has done. And we knew that he had a chance to be a guy athletically that could contribute. He certainly took advantage of his opportunity and has done a really good job for us to this point.
It just shows the type of character he has, the type of love he has for the game, the type of heart and passion he has. And it just speaks volumes about the type of person he is, that he can walk on here and work hard and do everything plus a little bit more to get on the field. And so I have a great amount of respect for the guy, and he's been a great asset to our team this far.
Will Lowery, he's one of the best players, I think, because he's done a lot of extra work, like off season, while he's trying to get into the scheme and really fit into the defense where he can fit in. And he's just been working his butt off. What I'm saying? As you can see, it's paying off.
It says a lot about Will Lowery as a person and his character, that he would come here and have so much love for the game that he would even walk on. And Will's a tremendous player as well as a tremendous person, a good friend of mine, and it's awesome to see him get a chance and really contribute to our team.
Even though Lowery's new to the Alabama spotlight, he's no rookie. At Hoover High School, he had 30 tackles and 2 interceptions, one of which he returned for a touchdown. And while Lowery recognized that he might not have the same opportunities playing for the Tide, he never questioned leaving the team.
Playing with guys like that definitely prepared me for the level of play that comes up at Alabama and the SEC and stuff. And not only that, but I mean, we had a pretty in-depth defense at Hoover, so that was another thing that kind of helped come into Coach Saban's defense, which is obviously pretty deep.
I think Will's become a fan favorite, first of all. So I think the great thing about Will is he's such a great story. He comes here, he's from Hoover. He's obviously Hoover really personifies, I think, for a lot of the Alabama, a lot of people in Alabama, they personify winning, and that's what Alabama football is all about. And they've had a great program, they've had a great run, and Will, obviously coming from that program, he has that winning mentality. He has that championship caliber mentality, which is really encouraging because you want to build your team full of winners, and Will is obviously a winner. So the fact that he's been able to kind of handle adversities, kind of get over the hump of being a walk-on and become a productive player on Saturdays is really encouraging for him.
Lowery's not only contributed to the football team during his time here at the Capstone, but he was also selected to the SEC Academic Honor Roll last season. Whether it's football or academics, Lowery said he's willing to do anything to help the Tide. For ESPNU Campus Connection, I'm Britton Lynn. Lowery is expected to play a large role in the Tide's secondary this season, so make sure to keep an eye out for him. Don't forget to come back next week because we're going to get to know an offensive lineman who's also an academic All-American and second-year returning starter, sophomore Barrett Jones. If you have any comments or player suggestions, make sure to leave them on my website at www.brittonlynn.com. Thanks for watching Inside the Huddle. I'm your host, Britton Lynn.